All right, 52. I have the actual native gut files for 52, so we're in luck. Um, three different versions, well, actually, really just two. The third one was just kind of like an afterthought, but I was using the redrum, and I decided to try and use the redrum for something else than a drum machine because it is a sampler. You know, you pull the samples into the 10 different track channels, and then you trigger them. So I didn't have an MPC yet, and I figured this was the closest thing to an MPC that you could get in Reason. From what I understand, the NNXT is, but I don't know. I don't really mess with the NNXT. The redrum, you know, you just pull in your sample and you trigger it. Now, the only thing that this is really missing, and I shouldn't say the only thing because I think it's vital, is that there aren't any mute groups for this. So, you know, if you trigger one thing, you can't set it up to mute something else. You can hit channel 89, and what happens is for 89, you can put like an open hat, and when you trigger it, it'll play the whole sample until you hit 9, and 9 will cut it off, just like an open and closed hat on a drum set sound. So if they'd have had that feature somehow for all of them, this would pretty much be like an MPC, the the root part of it anyway. You can have I guess I don't know if you can do this. I haven't tried it. Where you can take the gate into something and put it to the gate out and see if that shuts it off. You know, through wiring. But I don't know if that works. So whatever. But that's what I was trying to do here. As you can see, the track is empty because I didn't use it for that. But you know, basically you can. So you know, you load up your samples and just play them. But I didn't even use that. And so what I did was I came down here. I didn't even use those sounds really in this track. I have this sample that I pitch down like I always do, just because I like to hear the notes in the sample. And well, this is the drums, and I pitch it down to make them a little bit dirtier. So this is what they sound like. Honey dip, honey drippers. I always say dippers. Honey drippers, MPC President, classic loop. One of my favorite drum loops. And then this sample, 1975 Top Hits, came from a rock CD. I can't remember the exact band name, but it came from that CD, so that's what I named it. Pitched it down and pulled the notes out of it. This is what it sounded like normal. I mean, somebody probably knows what that is, so if you know what it is, leave me a comment. I pitched it down so it sounds like this. And then I just went in and rearranged it. So, of course, I have the intro playing how the Rex file normally is. Then I just sample and pretty much use this core set of slices. And so this is how it came out. So anyway, I put it out there, and then this ill cat, King Mez, Stope MC, got at me, recorded it, shot it back to me. So then turned it into MP3 and put it up there, and you can download it, and you can go to their website and stuff. All that will be in the links and notes. You should check them out. They got some dope work, man. And then as an afterthought, I took and just tried to rearrange the loop a little bit more, like play with it a little bit more and have some change ups, you know, instead of just getting the basic 4 bars down, try and come up with, you know, some bridges and B sections or whatever you want to call them, you know, when it comes to music composition. So I took what I built and then just changed it up here. And so what I ended up doing, and then I got rid of that redrum, as you can see, because I wasn't using it. And then I just rearranged the arrangement that I originally had. So I ended up using just these 2 slices. And it came out like this. And then a couple of mutes and stuff. And so, you know, just playing around, whatever. So those will be in the kit, man. Download them. Check out the King Mez stuff. Let them know what you think of their music. I think they got some pretty nice stuff, man. Throw me some feedback on the beat. Let me know if you're going to flip it. OminousRed.com, man. Moving on to 53.